Welcome to the Child's Play Quest. Now, this is in my channel. I'm doing a series of quests that are usually around 7 to 10 day challenges where we're taking the principles of a treasure hunt or a game design and we're using it to explore some kind of theme or topic that can enhance our lives in some way or be meaningful or engaging or connecting with other people. And the first one that I offered was called the Gratitude Quest, and I encourage you to check out that video if you're interested. But this one is called the Child's Play Quest. And I like this one a lot because play is a universal language. It's something that even if you don't know the language of the people around you, you can connect. In fact, I've been honored to have traveled to a number of countries, and I remember going to Haiti and hanging out with a group of children when I was in right out of college, or actually, I think I was right in college, maybe my senior year of college, and I'm interacting with these young people, and they speak French and Creole, and I don't know either language very well, other than a few words and asking how to go to the bathroom and so forth. And there's a soccer ball, and we just started playing soccer, and we didn't know a single word the other one was saying. Well, maybe a few, but not many words at all. And yet we could interact in a really meaningful way. We connected, we laughed together, we got a little frustrated with each other at times, we celebrated together when we scored, we gave each other comfort when we didn't succeed as a team. What a neat thing that a game can do, and play has that about it. And of course, we know that children learn through play, through simple formal games and informal games and imaginary play. That it's a way that people get to try out skills and learn to interact with people socially and engage. They learn to experience joy and all sorts of things. And adults, it's important and valuable for us to engage in forms of experimentation and play and playfulness and interacting with others. It's a great way that we can connect with different people. And yet what I've found in my life is that at one stage in my life, I kind of stopped playing. I guess I did play, but it didn't seem very playful to many people. I remember years ago I took a psychological inventory, and it was told you your personality traits, and I remember it said that I was a combination of two traits. One of them was that I probably enjoyed reading the dictionary, it said, which I actually did. I had a copy of the Oxford English Dictionary, the concise version, and I would read it for fun. I actually did and like reading the dictionary. So it was spot on. But then it also said that I was a party waiting to happen. So I concluded that I'm a party waiting to happen, but at my party we'll probably be reading the dictionary. So anyway, all that to say that to say that there was a time where I was feeling like I don't think I'm playing very much anymore. And I used to be in intramural basketball out when I got older. I would go on runs and I'd have these different kind of challenges and games, and things were really meaningful, and I had a lot of joy in life, but I wanted to do a little bit more kind of playing and experimenting formal games. And so I created this quest for myself, and it was a great way to learn and grow. So I'm going to just kind of walk you through the way that I did this. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing before that. When we're talking about play or a game, what is a game? And Jane McGonigal wrote Reality is Broken and has a helpful definition where she says that a game can be anything that includes a goal, rules, some kind of feedback system, and voluntary participation. So you put those together, and that can be a kind of game. And games are a form of playfulness. Play can be formal or informal, but play is good, and it can be as simple as a card game or board game or anything else. So here's what I did for my quest, and it's going to be a challenge for you. You might want to try a 7-day Child's Play quest. Challenge is simple, and I'm going to just read a couple of pieces. Play one game a day for 7 days in a row. You can choose any game type that you like, but to keep things interesting, I would encourage you to pick a different kind of game each of the 7 days. And I'll give you a list of 8 that I've kind of listed out here. So on one day, choose a card game. Any card game you want. Ask your friends, find something. Second, a strategy game. A third day, a board game. A fourth, a multiplayer video game. And by the way, I've given you 7 you can choose from, just in case there's one you're saying, sorry, that's outside of what I want to do. So a multiplayer video game. The next option, a guessing game. Another one, a word game. A conversation game. And then an 8th one is a game that you make up or a friend makes up, where you'll just choose a game. All you need to have is a goal, some basic rules, a feedback system, and voluntary participation. So the idea is you're going to spend a little bit of time asking around, looking around, and mapping out. And I encourage you to map out your strategy, your plan, which game you're going to do each day for 7 days, and then invite some other people into this. So you're literally going to do it. And it's okay if these are like 5 or 10 or 15-minute games each day. The idea is you're just going to play a different game every single day and map it out on your calendar. Day 1, I'm playing this card game, and here's who I'm inviting, here's who I'm going to do it with, and just plan it out and put it on your calendar like it's an appointment. Review your calendar, create those days, and then using that list, though, I would say try to play a game that you've never played before for each of the 7 days. Don't just go back to your old favorites. Try to play something new. It's going to stretch you. You're going to learn something new. And then after each game, just take 2 or 3 minutes and jot down some of your thoughts. And then at the end, on day 7, give yourself a good half an hour to really reflect and journal on, what did I learn from this? And maybe what do I want to learn for the future? Do I want to have a little bit more gamefulness and playfulness in my life? And what would that look like? A couple of tips: have fun. Consider blocking off time each day, or you can let it happen spontaneously, but don't go to bed without playing a game. Put it on your calendar. Again, third one, games don't have to be long. 5, 10, 15 minutes to 30 minutes is enough for most games. Next, if you don't usually play video games or some type, ask a friend or a family member or someone who knows the game to be your guide for that day. And then invite others into the fun and see where this little simple child's play game can take you. By the way, if you have family members, this is a great time to connect with family. It's a great way to invite friends or others into it, and just see how a week of child's play might enhance things for you a little bit. Look forward to hearing your experiences in the comments.